Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's Houston facing Detroit. So Detroit will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. Ready to go. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Jimmy Butler. Howard is out there with Robinson. Then it's Patrick Beverley. It's George in the 3 slot. Detroit shooting their first free throw of the contest. Beverley, the pass to Butler. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Irving gets to Smith. It's Howard, top of the key.
Give me that shit.
Paul George with the steal. They get a hand on it. To the middle. Outside, George. Smith outside. To the paint.
What's that?
Pocket 6. Howard dishes to Irving.
Give me that shit.
It's rebounded by Houston.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And George, here we go.
God damn.
And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. The finish. Finishes the break with a slam.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now here's Beverley. The 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Here's George. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Another miss by Houston. On defense, Houston. It's a 5-point game. Tries again. And it's Smith missing.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Joey Dorsey's checked in for Howard. Evans comes in for Thomas Robinson. Brewer is checked in for George. And it's Drew Holiday in for Patrick Beverley. Now, here is Irving. And it goes out of bounds.
Come on.
That one off Butler.
Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Irving against Holiday.
Good job here.
On the wing, Brewer. He's guarded by Howard. Dorsey passes to Brewer. And Holiday kicks to Evans. To the inside.
Get out.
Dorsey, that's good.
You know, I think anytime the shot comes from that range, the offense has done its job and done it well.
These niggas soft in the silicone.
To Howard. And George kicks to Irving. He feeds it to McRoberts. That's a 2 from Smith. Smith missing again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
How's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on self-service.
The most magnificent
bullshit.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
Throws it up high. And it's George finishing it off.
Go.
And
Everything he's doing, son. Weak ass
offensive sequence. Well, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. So Detroit ends up going with the new group. Detroit leading by 4. Kicks to Udo. 3-on-3. Evans passes to Holiday.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And let's keep our guys take now on the hustle steps for Detroit.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Dorsey, defended by Jefferson. Dorsey dishes to Holiday. 4 on the shot clock. It's deflected.
He's moving so goddamn slow.
It's stolen by Early. Throws down off the coast-to-coast try.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
What the fuck is that, dude?
Brewer's shot is off.
Well, one of his issues
Get that shit out of here, weak ass
does
nigga.
not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
2 on the clock. No good. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's Detroit up 4. And we'll be back right after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
A lot of times, the team that owns the paint is going to come away with the victory, and that's what they've done here thus far.
My fault.
Yeah, why change the plan until they make it? That's where they should continue to attack moving forward, going inside.
So on the floor for Houston, they've got Joey Dorsey. Evans is out there at Brewer. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Holiday in at point guard. A different look here for Detroit. Josh McRoberts comes in for Jefferson. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Lucas.
Get the fuck out of here.
Teardrop shot. And here they go.
Get out of here.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Dorsey. Thomas Robinson comes in for Reggie Evans. George is checked in for Corey Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Drew Holiday. Butler. And the basket good. Butler's got 5 points so far.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
But they get it back. Irving from long range. And he gets it to go. Irving's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
And McRoberts kicks to Douglas Roberts.
Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit, man.
Wow, and that
Look at
sort
this
of
dumbass shit these niggas doing.
is just deflating right now to a team.
Oh, shit. I forgot.
This game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. George is checked in for Douglas Roberts. Smith comes in for Kevin Martin. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Irving.
Go.
Howard can't hit. Houston trails by 12. Butler goes in.
Man, look at these dumbass niggas.
And trying to come up with the highlight.
Shit out of here, bitch ass nigga.
Somebody's got to finish it.
George, that's a 2-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's McRoberts.
Ugly ass shit out of
Detroit,
here.
no good that time either. George with the ball. Now Smith defending. And George kicks to Butler. Wants to get it to Robinson. And up.
Pump fake, man.
Offline with the baseline jumper. It's Jackson with the drive. Got that one up quick. Jackson's got the lead up to 12 now for Detroit.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Here's the 3. And McRoberts kicks to Howard. Smith with the basket on the assist by Howard. 9 points for J.R. Smith.
Well, it's obvious the difference in this quarter has been their dominance on the offensive boards.
Yeah, plenty of second chance points. Also keeps the opponent out of transition, not resting on their lead, staying active. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Out of bounds.
Man,
Detroit
these
takes
niggas
possession.
can't even.
Well, that's inexcusable.
for Howard. Jefferson comes in for Josh McRoberts. And John Lucas is subbed in for Reggie Jackson. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7. Brewer with the ball. Now Smith defending. Jefferson with the double team. And Dorsey kicks to Holiday. Outside Mayo. Tipped away. It's stolen by Udo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And George with the stuff.
It's a real alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
And guys, it had to be, because not nearly as easy a play as they made it look.
Anthony Early's checked in for Detroit. Martin goes in for Smith.
That's what's going to make you lose. Stupidness.
Last touch, they say, by Martin.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Holiday goes in. That's good.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is. I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Detroit leads by 16. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
They got the same shit as I got. You a sorry ass hoe. You know what I'm saying? And only a bitch ass nigga would think of doing gay shit. Oh, he got Howard in, I'm gonna put Howard in. Oh, he got him in. Oh, he got. That's gay, my nigga.
Second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if
only a motherfucking gay ass, bitch ass, pussy ass nigga do the same thing another man do.
You're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Smith. He has 11 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
Josh McRoberts out there with Paul George. And it's Smith. Then there's Howard. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Houston making some changes. Robinson's checked in for Evans. Jimmy Butler comes in for O.J. Mayo. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Drew Holiday. Houston trails by 19. And it's sent back by Howard. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Irving kicks to Smith. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. 16 points for J.R. Smith.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Lots of room. It's rebounded by Dorsey.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. They
swipe it. Down low. And then Smith with the dunk.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam? And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Detroit making a switch. Jackson's checked in. Detroit leading by 21. Feeds it to George. Pass to Howard. Outside Jackson. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Was shot by Dorsey, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Right side George. Butler with the steal. The pass to Brewer. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Irving. Balanced scoring, Clark, for them. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively. Tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts. That's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Jackson misses.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Robinson goes in. The open shot by Brewer. And misses it off the right side of the rim. George with no one around. And the 3 off target. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure. A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Detroit shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Jefferson's checked in for Josh McRoberts. Clay Anthony early comes in for George. Kevin Martin is checked in for Reggie Jackson. And Lucas subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Houston also making some changes. Reggie Evans, he's checked in for Robinson. Hale comes in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Drew Holiday in for Patrick Beverly.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Udo's checked in for Dwight Howard. Fires the 3. And he gets it to go. Lucas has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Holiday. No luck. Great D that time from Lucas. Uncovered. Jump shot is good. Lucas has got 5.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Evans passes to Mayo. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Outside Martin. The 3. No luck. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Detroit running away with it. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Thomas Robinson, Patrick Beverly out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Paul George, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. Jefferson, a screen on Butler. To the paint. Jefferson's shot is off.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Lucas, that's good.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
To the middle. Here's Howard. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Udo. Off target with his 3. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. George, no good.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
And I wouldn't bet against him in that situation the next time out.
Here's Day. The 3-pointer, no good. Now here's Howard. He's tightly guarded. Screened by Howard. And Beverly kicks to Howard. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, you can't give him that kind of a position in the post.
Oh, without question. I mean, when he gets it in that tight and that close, that's easy. Real easy.
Houston moving the ball around. Robinson dishes to Howard. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. Both teams will make substitutions. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Come on, man. Whatever.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And McRoberts gets to Smith. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
That should have been backcourt to the other one backcourt.
Smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Back to Irving. Smith up top. To the inside. And Howard with the stop.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Beverly, the pass to Howard. Dishes to George. Irving against Butler. Smith for 3. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
George dishes to Howard. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Udo's checked in for Howard. Clay Anthony early comes in for George. Martin's checked in for Smith. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Irving. Paul George with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Detroit.
But, Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Smith. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Yeah, real nice shot selection here. I guess he's working on his buzzer beater form.
That's a reach, but perhaps that is the case. Or maybe he was trying to knock a bird off of the scoreboard.
Is about right. Because I still can't figure that one out.
No, and I see no birds up there.
No.
Here's Robinson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And the second free throw, good. Jackson again. Well, Jackson kicks to Martin. From deep three-point range. No good. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other, just searching for answers.
Bullshit ass team right there. I don't like that team, dog. Think I'm gonna erase them niggas off the map. Mm-mm. Let me see, motherfucker. That chat in this bitch. You know what? And okay, this motherfucker.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. We've got Toronto and Houston. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. West out there with Paul George. Then there's Kyle Korver. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Irving at the 1. Howard, the pass to McMillan. Back to Howard. Shot clock at 6. And so he earns it. Trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. The free throw drops for Butler. And he makes the first but misses the second. Toronto with the ball. And George kicks it to West. And it hung on the rim but wouldn't fall for him.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on it, they expect him to make it. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Howard with the steal. Here's Lucas. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Toronto making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's George. It's an 8-point differential. He feeds it to West. Irving for three. Rebounded by Howard. Here's Houston now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Shot on the wing.
Go get it.
Here's McMillan. West with the block. And they'll keep possession. Beverly against Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, it's still early in the quarter, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Now, here's Howard. Beverly dishes to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Beverly.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
The drive by Cousins. And here's McCollum for three. West. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for West. Here's Houston now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Butler goes in. Can't hit. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Irving kicks to George. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And the rejection by Cousins. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his first points in this one.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
The shot by George, wide open. And he overshot that one, missing.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Here's West. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Elevates and powers in the one-hand.
Textbook.
Yeah, and I'm glad, guys, he doesn't go overboard on that one and get a little too fancy.
Go,
Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move. Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
Yeah, and the slump that they're having shooting the ball can take its toll on you if you're not mentally strong. So I like this time out here to try to get those guys reset and refocused.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Cousins. Markieff Morris comes in for David West. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for George. And it's Collison in for Irving. Outside for Batum. Back to Morris. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. 1:09 left in the first quarter. Pass to McMillan. Howard in the post. He's against Hibbert. Dishes to Collison. Butler with the steal. McMillan kicks to Butler. He's it up and in off the pretty assist. Butler's got 6.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Morris into the lane.
Yo.
Lucas with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
29 seconds left to play in the first. Collison kicks to Morris. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Butler attacking. And Hibbert with the block. McMillan.
Come on, baby.
Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Houston leads by 6. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they...
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that he would even try something like that at this stage of the game.
Here's Lucas. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp. Toronto trails by 6. Irving passes to George. Here's the 3. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by George. Irving's got 5 points so far.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
But they recover it. Here's Beverly. No good from outside.
Come on, Beverly.
Beverly's gone 1 of 4 so far. Outside Irving. And George, here we go. Banked in off the glass.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
The kick outside to Butler. Here's Howard. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Toronto trails by 3. Irving dishes to Cousins.
I gotta get in there and stand, baby.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket.
Oh, come on.
On that one, they were there.
Irving kicks to Cousins. And it's sent back by Howard. McMillan passes to Butler. Put that bucket in no time at all. Butler's got 10 points in the game. Toronto calls timeout. Some changes for Toronto. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for Cousins. And Dudley subbed in for West. Butler's gone 4 of 9 in field goal attempts. And that one's good, Irving.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
Screen by Howard. Here's Beverly. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
I know what I'm doing. I'm tripping.
And George kicks to Chandler. The kick out to Irving. Right side George. The 17-footer. And that one's good. George has got the game tied up here for Toronto.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
A minute 50 left in the first half. Irving dishes to Douglas. To the middle. Here's
Come
Chandler.
on, man.
A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Lucas. Powered down with both hands.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Korver passes to Chandler. Puts it up from 12.
Get him.
And it's off the back rim. No good. Houston leading by 3. The shot by Butler. Nobody around.
I told he just
And
hit.
a miss there on the triple. Toronto with the ball. Here's Korver. The kick out to Irving. And again, Toronto with the triple.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist
No.
numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
I think you just see some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And so here is Houston. They've led by as much as 10. Holiday with the 3. No luck. Great D that time from Collison.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity.
Well, they ought to be. I mean, that's basic basketball time management. You've got to be aware of your clock and your situation.
And Holiday, here we go. Chandler kicks to Robinson. Outside Holiday. Houston moving it around. Brewer pushes to Chandler. Passes it to Brewer. Fires the 3.
Come on.
Their free throw attempts have really fallen off here in the second quarter. Not as aggressive.
They're settling. They've got to keep getting the ball inside. Create some balance offensively.
Batum wide open. He fires. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Toronto ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
Talk about some great numbers for Butler. 13 points now and 3 great steals. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
I just love the tenacity on the defensive side. I mean, his play on D has been a huge
Man,
factor
come
for him as he
on,
continues
man.
to get steal after steal.
And guys, as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, they've got McMillan. Jimmy Butler is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Howard. And it's Lucas in the power forward. There's the triple. Cousins pulls it in on this one.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the rim.
Houston making some changes. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Irving against Holiday. Fade away. Robinson kicks to Allen. Another miss by Houston.
I'm talking about, God damn, these niggas just ain't trying to make a three.
Back to Irving. Pass to Court. Picked by West. It's up a three. Excellent D there from Holiday. And David West gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Nobody near Allen.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And George, here we go. Excellent D there from Allen.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
I don't like that decision there on the entry pass. Not with the defender right there ready to pick it off.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The wide open look here for Holiday. Misses the step back jump shot. And George kicks to Irving. The feed to Korver. Back to Irving. West outside. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And now a 10-point Toronto lead.
That's the third bucket. Lanes in the middle, much more effective.
You just cannot allow the offense to have that quality of the look each and every possession.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Would you? I mean, how could he like what's happening? He really had to take a time out there and try to figure out a way to derail their momentum.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Toronto. Zach LaVine comes in for Kyrie Irving. Outside Holiday. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Outside for Korver. It's rebounded by Houston.
Ill-advised shot there, Clark.
Yeah, exactly. That was low and low percentage.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Onside for Korver. Launches it. And he gets it to go. Korver's got 5 now.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Robinson passes to Brewer to stop the drought. And that one comes up a bit short.
Really tough for this group right now, trying anything to stop the run.
And no matter what they've tried, it hasn't worked.
Bro,
I think they just got to slow it down,
all that old
idle it
pause in the
back,
game shit,
and
you
get
ain't
back to
doing
basics.
nothing, cuz.
Here's Holiday. Oh, and the dunk by Brewer.
I tell you what, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And here we go with Allen running it up the court. But they'll get another chance.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Korver, no luck. Houston trails by 13. Outside Robinson. From deep. Bean with the rebound.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm. He misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson with the block. Allen drives in. trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That's his first foul. 7 seconds left in the third. McCollum kicks to Batum. And again, Toronto no up. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Toronto leads by 13. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. They've got Paul George. Roy Hibbert is out there with Markieff Morris. And there's Collison. And it's Batum in the small forward position. Toronto working the ball around now. It's George on the wing. Defended by Allen. Clock at 6. George dishes to Hibbert. From 6 feet. It's rebounded by Houston. Chandler's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's slammed in by Brewer.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Collison, the pass to George. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Thomas Robinson. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but Clark, the other thing that sticks out for me, the number of assists they've made over the course of this game.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And Toronto will go for a different look here. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in. West comes in for Markieff Morris. Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Darren Collison. And the free throw, no good. Toronto leading by 11. Korver kicks to Irving. The 3 from George. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
You ain't did shit.
And that's 15 points for Paul George.
Just too
They
dangerous
were team
for a
play,
shooter
bitch.
to leave alone
Don't play
from
with me,
beyond
cuz.
the arc. And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Here's Howard. That's tipped. Paul George with the steal. Irving kicks to George. On the wing, Korver. Back to Cousins. And it's
Just
sent
out
back
here,
by
Hope.
Howard. Lucas with it. The pass to McMillan. The lead now in single digits.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, guys, I was able to hear Dwayne Casey coaching his team during that break. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
And again, no good by Toronto. Here's Butler. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you what, that is the crowd pleaser of all.
I'm not sure how I like this one. He used the rim to get some true hang time there.
Now, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
Okay, that was just
I'll buy that for now.
a good old-fashioned chin check right there.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Beverly. Irving kicks to George. And it's George again missing.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
That's what I like, a nice, strong finish inside.
That's what he does. He's got that mentality.
Yeah, his physicality personified right there. Able to just go up and finish over the biggest defender. And that bucket should stop the bleed.
Yeah, we'll see, though, Greg. I mean, it looks like that might be the case. They might need a few more like it, though, because that lead has been steadily dwindling. Complete domination. What a game for Jerry Lucas. 8 rebounds and also an assist. Really dominating this game, just taking it over.
And really, the fact that he's making it look so effortless while he's doing it.
Irving does this to George.
Get out of here.
1-12 up here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by West. The kick out to Irving. And it's Korver in the corner. There's passes to Korver. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Lucas. And it's McMillan missing. And here's George. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And Toronto leads by 6.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable, dependable, and consistent, especially.
Cheating for his bitch ass.
Just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
To the paint. Here's Cousins. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Butler kicks to Howard. Back to Butler. There's the triple. Connects from downtown. And now we've got the intentional foul. Now a
Waste
timeout
time, bitch
called by
made ass
Houston.
nigga.
That's a second personal. Substitution. Ladies and gentlemen, Kings team.
Show you something right quick. Show you right quick. Show you, man. I can tell you, dumb ass.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Toronto calls timeout. Guys, what do you think?
And now that you can tell there's some bad blood here. They're just rubbing it in now by calling a timeout.
Yeah, there really isn't much for them to be talking about. This is rubbing it in and adding salt to the wound.
So it's Toronto winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And, Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Paul George. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. It's New York and Houston. And so off the tip, it's New York. So the New York starting five. We got Splitter. Chambers out there with Dominique Wilkins. Then it's Marley. And it's Hardaway in the point guard position.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
It's Howard. The drive.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Here's Houston now. It's a three-point game. Holiday dishes to Lucas. And Splitter pulls it down.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Both free throws good from Marley. On defense, New York. Holiday, the pass to Butler. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open.
Give me that
He
shit.
may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
New York team ball.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Lucas against Chambers. It's Wilkins with the drive. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get off a shot. Splitter, that's good. A slow start here for Houston in this one. Pass to Lucas.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. And the pass to Brewer. He kicks to Butler.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
No good.
Man,
They had a
get
chance to end the
the
run
fuck
there.
out of here, man.
And they've had chances to score inside, just
Yo.
unable to convert.
Yeah, you know, defense or not, good defense or not, those are shots you got to make. I mean, they're missing some easy ones.
To the inside. Hardaway. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Houston on D. They trail by 7. And that one's good by Marley.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive
There you
end
go.
if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Hardaway pitch to Wilkins.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far, stretching the lead into double digits already.
And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there.
Yo,
Not much
that
doubt
bullshit.
he was going
There
to
you
get
go,
whistled for the
motherfucking
over
Jack.
back call.
Piss me the motherfucker off.
Now here's Butler. Howard dishes to Holiday. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
Go.
New York leading by 8.
Get that shit out of here.
And
Man,
Hardaway gets it
bullshit.
to go.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
Man, come on, man. Why would you go got the motherfucking
And
lane?
they get it back.
You go under.
6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. And we're just
Man.
over 3.5 minutes.
Fuck out of
in
here
the
with
first
this
quarter.
bullshit, man.
It's Wilkins
Give me
with
that
the
shit.
ball.
On him, man.
And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last. A different look for New York. Spates checked in for Splitter. Brown comes in for Dominique Wilkins. And it's Mills in for Hardaway.
Get that shit out of here.
Steal. Here's Brown. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Michael Beasley. He's checked in for New York. Sabalos comes in for Marley. And here's Mills to the middle. Brown outside. To the middle.
Give me that shit.
Lucas with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong.
You got to put Lucas on your
I'm
team.
surprised he
Got my
wasn't able to
guard
power
squad.
that through the defense.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Beasley outside. .32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. He hits Brown with the drive. 4 on the clock. No good from the low block. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And so Butler nails both of them. New York leading by 6. Now here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's Beasley on the wing. Money from the wing.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play.
Holiday. Shot is off.
Ah, come on, man.
And so the first quarter is in the books. New York ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Lucas is out there with Brewer. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Howard. And it's Butler in the 2. That's good. Mills has got his first basket. Holiday, the pass to Brewer. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. A different look for New York. Splitters checked in for Spates. Marley comes in for Michael Beasley. Hardaway is subbed in for Patty Mills. On defense, New York. Here's Brewer.
Go.
Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Brewer's got 6 points.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Nice dime drop there from Holiday. Excellent awareness.
And he gets it to go. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. This one for 3. Can't hit. Great tee that time from World Peace.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
The shot's good from Ainge.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Shot's good from Butler. And so New York calls timeout, their first. A different look for New York. Chambers comes in for Meta World Peace. And it's Wilkins in for Danny Ainge. New York leading by 9. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for Dwight Howard. Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. First one falls for him. Houston making some changes. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Lucas. McMillan comes in for Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Drew Holiday. Splitter kicks to Hardaway. Wilkins passes to Chambers. Marley against Butler. Second chance shot. Chandler with the
That's not his game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Pass to McMillan. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Go.
Hardaway. Excellent D that time from Robinson. 3-pointer, Butler. Here's McMillan. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. A 3 from Marley. And good on the basket. Book it. Marley's got the lead up to 11 now for New York.
You know, it's really hard not to
Come on, man. What I got to do to get a foul up in this bitch, nigga?
It's a stark
God damn.
discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Brown is checked in for New York. Mills comes in for Hardaway.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividend.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Here's Beverly after the made shot from Shannon Brown. Chandler the pass to McMillan. There's a screen by Robinson. Pocket 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. For Houston, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. A different look for New York. Spates checked in for Splitter.
Man, come on, man.
For Chambers. And it's Ceballos in for Dominique Wilkins. Brown dishes to Spates. Pass to Ceballos. Beasley with a clean look. From outside, off the mark. Houston trails by 9. Now a timeout called by Houston.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, you know, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
Here's Butler, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Butler's got 10.
And started high, and he's only gotten harder. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
McMillan can't make it work. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Ceballos gets the bucket.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And so we conclude the first half. New York leads by 11. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well.
You look at Marley in the game he's been having. 10 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
And Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. An incredible game from Dan Marley.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Hardaway is out there with Marley. And there's Chambers. And there's Dominique Wilkins. And it's Splitter in the center position.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Marley kicks to Splitter. Back to Marley. From the arc. Can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way. Lucas the pass to Brewer. Goes back up. That's tipped. From deep, Marley. It's rebounded by Houston. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Holiday goes in. Rebounded by Hardaway.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Here's Wilkins. Marley dishes to Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. New York, no good that time either.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
New York calls timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kane's team.
New York making a change here. Ainge is checked in. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hardaway up top, guarded by Holiday. Holiday against Hardaway. New York, no good that time either.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And a fast break now for New York. They push it up 4 on 3. From deep three-point range, another miss by Holiday. New York leading by 8. Hardaway for 3. New York, no good that time either. And the basket by Brewer. Brewer's got 8 points.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And he banks in the layup. And New York leads by 8.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Good on the 13-footer.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Here's Wilkins. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Chandler comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Butler in for Bradley. So New York going with almost an entire new group. Spates checked in for Split. Ainsley comes in for Chambers. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Ainge. And it's Mills in for Hardaway. Houston making some changes. Thomas Robinson, he's checked in for Lucas. McMillan comes in for Corey Brewer. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Drew Holiday. And New York with a change here, too. Sabalas is checked in for Dominique Wilkins. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. For New York, they hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Meta World Peace, he's checked in for New York. And both free throws good for Beasley.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Robinson goes in. And the by Chandler.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. Tacks a few more points onto their lead. Yes, sir.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Allen's checked in for Jimmy Butler. New York leading by 7.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Now here's Beverly. He's guarded closely. Allen kicks to Robinson. Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by New York.
Come on, man.
It's deflected. Leaps for it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's Marley. And that's not going to go. Well, welcome back. As we get set to start the fourth. New York leading by 9. They got Tony Allen. McMillan is out there with Robinson. Then it's Patrick Beverly. And it's Chandler in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and it doesn't hurt to be on fire from beyond. They have been really good from the three-point line.
Well, now they've lost the starch in their shirt, guys. They're demoralized. A careless play to turn it over and then slow to get back on defense. Lethargic.
It looks like their legs are gone at this point. I mean, I don't think a comeback bid is in the offer.
Allen, that's good.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Robinson. He uses both hands to jam it in.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
New York calls timeout.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He was absolutely adamant, saying, don't let them off the hook. Let's keep our foot on the pedal and keep doing the things that have gotten us here this far. We're almost home.
Thanks again, Doris. Lucas. And stolen by Splitter.
Come
How
on,
did
man.
he get that one over the top of us?
Well.
He's given up a lot of inches in that matchup, but
these
you wouldn't know it
cards and
after that
shoes and
throwdown.
shit.
Holiday inside the line. And the shot is long.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come
Oh,
on,
yeah,
he's out
boy,
there
can't play
playing like it's a
regular
game of
online.
horse at the park.
Now one of you motherfuckers.
Hardaway for three. That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Houston trails by 11. Holiday, the pass to Lucas. Inside. Here's Howard. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
At the line,
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And both free throws good for Howard. New York leading by 9. Right side Hardaway. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Holiday.
How about taking a look at what Hardaway's done? He has 9 points and 4 assists.
And so he hits both. And here's Houston. Outside Holiday. It's tipped. But they'll get another chance. Lucas against Chambers. Shot clock at 5. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Jerry Lucas. Here's Hardaway. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Such a strong finisher for a floor general.
He was up high, and he came down hard. Exquisitely done.
That's the uncanny ability he has to find the teammate for an easy basket or get one himself.
They get it back. From deep, Marley. Lucas with the rebound. Lucas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Here's Hardaway. Bank shot, no good.
But that would have been lucky had it fallen 4 shots left.
Yeah, look at the coach's face and the expression. It says all over it, are you kidding me?
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Back to Marley. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, I tell you what, that's fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. The key there was not to give him much space before he took that shot.
And really, Clark, that's the only way you're going to stop him. The defender was all over him with a hand right in his face.
And New York making a change here. Ainge has checked in. The dish to Splitter. There's the feed to Wilkins. New York moving it around. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for New York.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Yeah, it's a fun way to play, and it's fun to watch, too.
And it's Wilkins finishing it off.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
And Butler gets it to go. And so it's New York with it. Holiday against Hardaway. Shoots. And again, it's New York. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Maurice Space. Meadow World Peace. Marco Bellinelli.
16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
New York team ball.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Ainge dishes to Mills. Outside, Bellinelli. And that one's good.
Fuck about nobody open.
And New York leads by 16.
Damn.
Here's Holiday. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Penny Hardaway.